just deep, a little paddle clankaroo, 2-0. Worst case scenario for the squeeze.
2-0-2.
And Bright fires. What a combo platter. My goodness.
Beautiful, man. She's taking speed off that first one and almost banking on the second one. Such a smart play from Anna Bright.
Point.
Threat of Anna Bright. 4-0. The squeeze have yet to touch the ball.
4-0-2.
The oranges haven't even been picked yet. That's a great shot from Lacey, but what a start, Roscoe.
Yeah, high energy from the shock. Let's see if Orlando can get something under the belt right now.
Let's a quick look at the owner of the shock, and they're going to be loud. They're going to be boisterous.
0-4-2. Side out.
And ball right back quickly. Millie Rain joining a new team here. How quickly can you get indoctrinated at Coach Amin of the Orlando Squeeze?
Second point.
Yeah, you can just see the energy from the shock side right now is just higher overall. The footwork, the mobility, and then, of course, they're winning more points. They're celebrating a little more.
We will switch ends at 6, and we could do that right here. Reset clinic from Kate Fahey. And if you thought they were the #1 seed in the regular season.
Continues here.
Saw some great signs there. Shock around the clock, indeed. And sometimes the pickleball gods need to show up and give you a couple balls off the tape.
I think that one was the pickleball god for sure.
6-0-2.
Millie Rain fires away and makes it rain here in San Diego, and they get the ball back.
That's big for them. We heard a little come on from Millie there. I think that's going to go a long way. Let's hope so.
0-6-1.
See if they can get rid of that ugly goose egg. What a drop.
There it is.
Nasty from Lacey Schneeman.
One 6-1.
And the loud out calls will be plentiful here today.
Yep, I think that's a message being sent right there.
1-6-2.
Get that the heck on out of here, Millie. It worked once on the forehand, but right into the two-y is the no-go zone.
Yeah, she picked the wrong spot there, but I do like the aggressiveness from Millie.
You can see that St. Louis dominated this matchup earlier in the year.
Second serve.
Nice hands there from all 4 ladies. That goes deep. Do you play different when you know you're the underdog?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a confidence shift, but you have to believe you can win for sure. I like how the squeeze bench right now is getting a little louder, pumping up their team.
And they showed us the size of the fish of how far out that was as well. Let's return.
Second serve.
Pull of the trigger from Anna Bright, so steady and yet so lethal too.
Let's go all over, Kate. Let's go.
1-6-2. Point.
A little skid off the tape, and the first 2 points on this side switch go to the squeeze, and they're actually
2-6-2.
going to keep Millie Rain on the left here. And that is a good answer as to why, and she says no. Go ahead and yell, I see you and raise you. I mean, just pounded back through the middle.
3-6-2.
Nice little half Ernie there from Anna Bright. So great start. All 9 points have been won on the end that the squeeze are currently at here, Roscoe.
Definitely.
Point.
Just late to fill.
It's funny because Anna will hold that ball, and you know she's going to pull the trigger, but it's about where. I think she threw Millie off their timing there.
Point.
Just roaring like the mama lion over there. Maybe mama Wolverine for the Michigan player, Kate Fahey. 8-3 now, but you have to be who you are, your authentic self. So here we go, out of the timeout. And we're well deep, and now suddenly the lead's back up to 6, and they are within 2 of taking the women's. She was going to let it go and plays it, and it ends up working out. That was wild.
That was really weird. She was a little hesitant. I almost think she was like waiting to call it out, and then last minute she's like, oh, wait.
This might land. Game point for the Shock. Oh. Definitely going out, tried to get the paddle out of the way, couldn't do it. Second try to close it.
10-3-2.
And that'll do it. The Shock women are off and running. In fact, the Shock are trailblazers. Here we go. Let's play pickleball. Whoopsie. Okay. Stature with the hat on backwards. Going to play catcher later for a league softball team here, apparently.
Yeah, he's looking a little too casual right now.
Side out.
I could see Grayson being a heavy target in this match. Obviously, he doesn't have as many reps. Super talented, but and that serve right there is the reason why he's able to get a lot of free points. But yeah, I think he's going to be heavily targeted, especially at the kitchen line.
1-1-1.
Just obscene hand speed for cardio as well. Stackford tries to send it, and that youngster says, get that out of my face. And you don't have to have your stinking height, Roscoe. Us little 5'8" guys can make the move.
These little guys move quick.
1-1-1.
Makes me feel bad about the height.
Oh, foot fault.
Oh.
Left foot on Hayden.
Saxford looked over and thought he was. This is when there was another guy that thought he had his hand in the cookie jar. It's like, oh no, I was good, I was good. Look at him.
He's guilty. You know he is.
He felt like he was in there, but Patrick went unable to get out of there, and then Goldin cannot return the favor, though. He's got to make that and get in.
2-1-2.
There's that hand speed we were talking about.
You saw Goldin sliding, just sitting backhand there. Thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's what he should do.
3-1-2.
I think he needs left Federico take a lot of that middle. And
so here's the question. Did it hit the ground before it hit his paddle? And a quick discussion with the bench and agreement that paddle then ground.
I actually
I'm
saw
not
it the other
sure.
way.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Boy, simultaneous?
4-1-2.
Yeah.
We're not going to challenge it.
Point.
That's out. And the hand speed sometimes gets you in trouble on letting out balls go, but they both dove out of the way, and shock and awe
5-2.
everywhere. Chance to switch up 6-1 here. That's well deep as well. And look at this. The ladies set the tone, and here come the teenagers. Oh, they're precocious. They're also a couple of the best players in the world. We'll be right back with more pickleball on CBS Sports, presented by Selkirk. We are Pickle. Feels like this is 350 days in the making since all the way back to last year when they lost in the semis.
Point.
Just, that cannot happen.
7-1-2.
That left foot of Goldin, the target for sure.
Point. Eight, 1-2. Side out.
A little windy there.
Yeah.
San Diego, you got the nice breeze. Some like it, some don't. I think Hayden actually grew up out here. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's a SoCal youngster, now lives in Florida.
Point.
Let's see if the squeeze can find some life here. It is getting late.
2-8-1.
There you see in one of the beautiful tents here, a little bit of the breeze, certainly refreshing.
Second serve.
And again, the threat of the movement, Roscoe.
That's what I was going to say, that the footwork from Patrick is so elite, it just makes both players sit on their heels so you don't know what's coming at any time.
Oh, foot fault. Right foot.
Number 2.
Point.
Patrick looks down, and you don't mess with Mark Thomas down there. It's a firefighter.
Yeah, he's a hawk, dude. That guy sees everything.
Huge serve. Shanked return, but it ended up perfect. And just wide with the two-way down the line. And you have to try some stuff, and it's not high percentage.
Federico's looking for options right now. That's a Hail Mary. The odds are low.
And just popped up from Goldin, and that is just too darn easy. 9-3.
Yeah, their paddles actually clanked in the middle of the point there on that middle ball.
Yeah.
Second time so far.
So That new car smells poorly here. And 10-3, and we are at game point. Just dominant from St. Louis.
Yeah, Goldin seems a little bit uneasy. I think this is just another level of play from the opponents here.
Nice finish shot from Staxford there. Game point 2 coming up.
Go 10-3-2.
And just like he started it, he finishes it. Big H is not the tallest guy on the court, but he is the biggest. He's the star. He's the #1 male player all year, and he showed it why there. My goodness. Yeah, we're the #1 seed. You better darn believe it. Symmetrical. If the Shock win this, guess what? We're done.
Yep.
We're not playing that 4th because math 3 with 1 left. You can't get 3. Let's play pickleball. After a great point, including an outlay screen from Staxford to Millie Rain, tried to send it through there, and Target said, "What are you thinking, man?"
This one was going long, too. Let's look at the replay here. I think he was sailing along.
Side out.
So can they get enough action over there to put pressure on Kate Fahey is the question for me here. And sailed the return tied at 1.
1-1-1.
And Millie Rain, when the forehand is going, it is pretty.
Yeah, that thing is just backed by some power right there. There's no getting that ball back.
2-1-1.
Squeeze have a lead. How about that? And what a pickoff from Staxford there. Coach is happy.
Go, 3-1-1.
And another beautiful ball. Where is the center fielder? 4-1 Orlando.
Yeah, Federico's moving his feet really well right now, covering a lot of that kitchen line, and then Millie's countering the ball very well. 4-1 for Orlando.
Second serve.
Well, you saw the soccer prowess of the Argentinian there. Just kicked that ball right up, but kicked it with a little anger. Not happy missing a dink, especially when he's on a roll.
Side out.
So 2 after some brilliant play from Staxford.
Very rare to see Federico making errors. He's usually very consistent. Chooses his attacks wisely.
Thumbs up from Millie Rain on the choice there, as you see in Bright and Hayden Patrick cheering on the team.
Second serve.
Okay, he's stuck in the transition zone there.
2-4-2.
Just rerun what I said a second ago.
Yeah, literally the same play. Same play, same reaction.
And nice energy from the squeeze. And Millie Rain continues to play impressively. Let's make some mimosas with those oranges. You can have those in the afternoon, right?
I think so.
Why not? Oh,
Second serve.
Puerto Rico super happy about that one.
those are the worst. And those are the hardest to stop. Like, that scares me for injury because you got to just slam on the anti-lock brakes in a hurry. Oh, look at Stackford run out of there. He's worried about a kitchen violation. That was wild.
Yeah.
It was like there was a rope on him and he was being pulled off the court, but he was worried about the feet.
And he had that first one set up too for a combo, but I think his weight just was taking him into the kitchen. He had to get out of there.
Second serve.
So a few problems here for Fahey in the midcourt. And unfortunately in pro pickleball, if you show that, you're going to get more opportunities.
Yeah, we're the Shock right now struggling to get to that kitchen line.
Go.
A discussion with the Shock bench. Shocker.
Point.
Again, Orlando must win both mixed matches to force a dream breaker or we are done.
I think it could be a little tough getting in for the Shock right now due to that breeze.
Yeah.
The breeze is coming at them, so they're having to
5-3-1.
recalibrate their thirds.
Kate sends it, and
6-3-1.
Federico.
But it's going to be one of them, just based off the talent I've seen.
And we'll see if indeed that holds up. But right now, the Shock need to get their mixed figured out. What a serve. And awkward party of two, please. Your St. Louis table is ready.
That might have been one of the most beautiful points in pickleball history right there.
7-3-1.
Wow. And then just absolutely sick. Federico Staxrud is him. What an ATP.
8-3-1.
My goodness, just no communication. They are out of sorts.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. I think maybe the wind is getting involved, but that's been the third or fourth time from the backhand side that Fahey has looked a little uncomfortable there. Maybe she's waiting for Gabe.
I think she's looking for a Bolivian, and they're not showing up on the scene there. I can't believe she's hitting the backhand there.
Could be.
So look at how things have changed. All that energy. I had the owner up here, Rich Shafitz, talking about we're going to, get the title and we're focused and our players are all better. Now there's hands on the hips on the other side.
There you see Kate checking the watch there.
Yeah, and Eric Lang is their bench guy. There's Tardio, a little despondent, and all that energy is gone. So this is where Anna Bright, for me, the best captain in the game, can get them going. Ross Shafitz there, the son of Rich, who we had in the booth, fellow Miami University graduate. Got to get that in, and they need to dig deep here because they're 2 points away from getting run out of the building.
A little bit of a low pull there from Federico, but that's been working this match, so he's got to keep doing it.
9-3-2.
Yeah, the wind or something has Kate Fahey completely just not contemplating where the ball is going to land. That is not a good thing if you're a pro pickleball player. Game point for Orlando.
Side out.
There's that wind again. I think it just makes it a little tougher to get to the kitchen. The thing I've noticed is the balls they're struggling with the wind have been all out of the air because you're ready to hit it and then it moves last second.
3-10-1.
Do they have a last stand? And that is one fun way to get a comeback started. Dead sprint from the corner. What a read from Tardio.
4-10-1.
Look at that. He didn't even jump. That was just a 40.
Point.
Okay. There's 2 on a run.
5-10-1.
Make it 3. Does the captain want a timeout? Oh, and so he called timeout. Here we go. Tardio to Staxrud. Bolivia to Argentina.
Time in. 6-10-1.
The spot, and look at this, 4 in a row, and there's more than hope now. There's belief.
7-10-1.
You keep pulling the trigger at Tardio, he is going to make you pay. 5 in a row on a 1 here, Roscoe.
Yeah, the kid's moving different right now. His footwork's amazing. He's moving all over the court, and he's playing really aggressive.
What a play, and talk about footwork there from Staxrud.
Right now, the common theme I'm seeing is whichever male is playing more aggressive is winning the point.
Can they get more in a 2 here? The answer is yet, and they have the ball on their paddle to tie this at 10 to the delight of the Shock Nation.
9-10-2.
That return is deep, and it is going to take more than 11. Orlando had a game point at 10-3.
They're letting this one slip.
10-10-2.
And look at this. It is not just game point, it is match point for St. Louis.
You don't have any timeouts. Tell me exactly what footfall you're challenging.
So they are challenging an undetermined foot fault here within the last rally just to slow the momentum.
Result of the rally is 11-10-2. We'll now proceed to video review.
Usually the player doesn't let the referee select which of the shots would be, but in essence what he's trying to do, you get 3 challenges as a team throughout the 4 doubles matches. He's got to stop this momentum. Again, this is 8 in a row on this service possession, Roscoe. They were doing everything right.
Crazy. I will say, though, I want to take it back to that line from Staxrud. He goes, I want to challenge the foot fault. And the ref goes, which foot fault? And he goes, I don't know, the last one.
Okay, so Gabe is miles from the kitchen. for pickleball, still miles from the kitchen, but that is the purpose of this, is to slow down momentum.
There was no fault on the play. Orlando Squeeze, you're charged 1 free challenge. You have 2 free challenges remaining. St. Louis Shock, you have 3 free challenges remaining. We'll resume play at 11-10-2.
They may have 30 seconds remaining here if they don't win this rally. This is, again,
time in.
Walk it off chance for St. Louis.
Sorry. Here we go. 11-10-2.
And that is exactly what they do. Are you kidding me? 9 straight from St. Louis, and they take it 3-zip. Anna Bright and Hayden do not have to play mixed in game of runs. And my goodness, what a run, Roscoe.
Yeah, I mean, overall, just from the Shock, we saw some really high-level pickleball. And, yeah, man, I mean, that's why they're #1.
That is why they're #1. So they take match 1 of this best 2 of 3 series. Hands on the hips to hands up in jubilation. The Shock. Welcome back. You're watching Pickleball on CBS Sports, presented by Selkirk. And what an absolute rampage by the St. Louis Shock to close this out in 3. It looked dire. And then here they are standing in front of me. Kate Fahey, Gabe Tardio, congrats on winning game and match #1 here in your series against Orlando. Kate, I'll start with you. How in the world are you standing in front of me right now? It is 10-3, and they have a game point.
I really don't know. I don't know, Dave. We were down, and honestly, like, Gabe and I just have a lot of trust in each other. Shout out to Millie and Fed. I mean, they played super well. They really weren't making any mistakes. And so I think we just kind of had to go 1 point at a time, battle our way back, and we're just super happy to come away with the win. And thank you, everybody, for cheering for us in San Diego. I know St. Louis is a long, long ways away, but we really appreciate it.
Gabe, to touch on that mixed doubles match again, you're down big. What was most important for you to change it around and take that win?
Yeah, I mean, we stayed positive. You know, I told Kate, look, they're playing great. We're not playing our best, but we got to go for it. So I started going for my serves, you know, maybe driving a little more, poaching a little more. And, yeah, it is all just worked out. So, yeah, super pumped for the win and looking forward for tomorrow.
So, Gabe, when you see those opportunities, do you have to push a switch in your mind to go, I got to get more aggressive? Are you looking for a specific ball? Take us inside that Pizza Lovin' man that you are and tell me, how do you get that going?
Yeah, I mean, not much was working. You know, like I said, they were playing well. I think we're not dropping well. So, yeah, I mean, it was a tough spot to be on. So I was just like, you know, whatever. I'll just, you know, turn the switch on. I'll go for my serve. Even if I miss it, I'll try to go for it. I think we got 2 missed returns. And then after that, it was just all momentum.
And, Kate, obviously, we even talked to your owner at the break about the way things ended last year. Didn't get the result you guys had hoped for. A lot of hype around your team again this year. How important was it for you and Anna Bright to come out and sort of remind everybody of who the regular season champions were?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think this year for us, it's really important to just keep it 1 match at a time. Every team, every player is talented here, and so we are really taking it 1 match, 1 game at a time. Anything can happen, and we're really just trying to have fun out here and enjoy it with our team. It's, you know, one of the last events of the season, so we're trying to enjoy it and just enjoy the moment as much as we can.
Well, I didn't think you were going to enjoy the result of your mixed match, but you certainly put a thrill through the crowd. Congrats. St. Louis takes match #1 of this series, and we'll be right back with more pickleball on CBS Sports, presented by Selkirk.